Greetings everyone, this is Vala here, and welcome to Snezhnaya. That's right, we're finally here. It's been so long. It's been how many years now? 5, 6? I forgot. It's been way too long. I've only played through the third Archon quest for now, but man, I must say, so far, this game has been on the mark with this final region. I really enjoyed the slow, yet gentle and meaningful start that the game had, really easing you into everything's gonna be happening. I enjoyed how the Traveler finally talks a lot more than he used to, or she in my case. I love the fact that Paimon finally shuts the hell up and becomes sick and allows us to explore the world at our own pace instead of having to listen to Paimon repeat everything ad nauseum. And also this train. These trains are crazy, bro. You can literally stand on the train. You can go from carriage to carriage. You can literally switch between them. You can sit in the chairs and you can talk to other people while you're on the train. Like, this is crazy. So far, Snezhnaya has been everything that I desired and more. It's been perfect so far in terms of presentation. It really feels like the game took everything that it learned from all the other nations and Archon quests and put it into this one singular thing. I also really enjoy how big Snezhnograd is. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is gigantic. If you compare it to something like Fontaine, which I think was the previous biggest city in the world, look at this tiny little thing. Tiny little circle on my map. And then you go back to Snezhnograd and it takes up the whole flipping screen, bro. Just the plaza is big enough that you need 2 teleports, one on either side just to get across here. I also really enjoyed how the Archon quest introduces you to all the different facilities that this game has to offer one by one. None of the areas also overstay themselves. There's no over-yapping. It's the perfect amount of talking every time. It's great. One of my friends actually suggested that I should probably make some more Genshin Impact content, perhaps by like recording the Archon quest and whatnot. And I was like, you know what? That is a fair request. I would love to make more content as well, but then I really started to think about it and I was like, okay, so if I make Genshin Impact Archon quest videos, first of all, I would have to record the whole thing. It requires a lot of time. I'd have to do talking during the moments and all that. And then once I'm done, then I have a gigantic file on my computer. After that, I have to actually edit the whole thing, which takes hours, during which I can't play the game. And then I have to render the whole thing, during which I can't play the game either, because rendering eats up all my resources. And then I have to upload the whole thing, which might take more than a singular night's worth of time, which is like, okay. Just the more I thought about it, the more I was just like, I just want to enjoy this whole experience at my own pace, rather than having to make it into videos. It's just so much nicer. Like, at most, I'd consider streaming this experience instead. I just stream, I do everything at my own pace. And then once everything is said and done, there's no video, I don't need to edit it, nothing to be done. It's much better. Unfortunately, I can't do that because my upload speed is 0.7 megabits per second. I'll do the math for you. That is 6 megabytes per minute. The average quality of a 480p 30 FPS video is 15 to 60 megabytes. So yeah, needless to say, I ain't streaming anytime soon, which is just too bad. And if I did record a video, it would only get like 1 or 2 views, which is just not even worth it, you know? That being said, I do wish to record more Genshin content, but I might do some challenging videos instead. Back in the day, there actually used to be events for like bosses, where you, like the Departed Warriors and Hypostasis Symphony events, where you get to fight leveled up versions of bosses who have like new abilities and new stuff and whatnot. And those events were so fun, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make videos of them. And as a result, I might make more videos on Stygian Onslaught as a result. I don't think I'll make videos about Spiral Abyss or the Imaginarium Theater, because those are like, they're not as difficult and you can use like so many different characters unless it's very shield based, but you know. I think Stygian might be fun though. I can record like my best times and show the strategies and whatnot. One extra video can't hurt, right? So you can probably look forward to that later down the line. Other than that though, I do believe it's about time to get to the meat and potatoes of this particular video. The wishing. Now initially, I didn't think I would actually be getting Odette. I did not think she might be that worth it, but after reading up some initial info on the two new characters coming next patch, Vodyanitsa and Vesna. Vodyanitsa is Hydro and kind of niche. She makes Skirk teams better and is kind of a side grade to Stellar teams. And Vesna is an alternative to Yume Mizuki, but also she kind of requires Odette to even work in the first place, because Odette just adds so much. Also, Odette makes Yume Mizuki better, and also makes Sino better, and Risley better, and Sandrone better. Being Cryo Element just makes you do everything you need in a stellar team of any kind. Basically, every single best team comes down to having Odette in it. She's like the Inepa of Lunar Charged, or Lauma of Lunar Bloom, or Linnea of Lunar Crystallized. She does damage and she synergizes so well that if you don't get her, you're gonna be in pain. So as a result, after all of these considerations, I do believe this is a worthwhile pull. Let us begin, shall we? Alyosha. Unfortunately, Alyosha is only good at C6, so I don't think I'm gonna be getting Alyosha to a playable state anytime soon. Oh, another Alyosha. 78. And that is...
Thanks for all the support.
Actually, Odette.
You want an autograph, right?
I did lose like two 50-50s recently, so there was a 75-25 to get Odette. If I had lost the 50-50, there was a 50% chance I would have gotten... What was the name again? I forgot what the name of that thing was. It's effectively the star turned into a wish, and then you win the 50-50 anyway, even though you lost. At least I think it's on this one. Maybe it was the next one? I don't know. Well, regardless. I now have Odette in my party, and you are a Constellation 2, which is perfect. Let me just level you up real quick. There we go. Speaking of leveling you up, I need materials, because I don't have any. And Odette, here you are in full glory. I also do have a gigantic amount of, what do you call this? Star glitter. I will make use of this someday. But other than that, though, I do believe that's about it. I don't think I will be getting anything next patch unless there's like Zibai or something, or unless Vesna is cracked AF. I don't know what this down means. I get it as a snowflake, I guess. If you do see me next patch though, then 6 weeks from now, I will be back. Well, actually 1 week, because I will do Stygian. Regardless, whenever I see you, I will see you. But until then, though, of course, make sure to take care, everyone. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.